I'm gonna let y'all get in here real quick. I'm not gonna take too much of y'all time. And I wasn't even gonna get back into this Miss Ann story that's going on YouTube right now. But I had to touch on it because, see, when y'all deal with Miss Ann and the colonizers, see, they treat y'all any kind of way. So let's get into it. People have to catch up when they get in. Right now, I'm just kind of chilling. I was doing some work, so why in the midst of me doing some work with some editing stuff with Travel Channel, I'll say I saw this video from this brother from the UK. Shout out to him, named Sarah Garvey. It's the name of the brother's channel, brother in the UK. He was working with Miss Ann, and just a long story short, he was breaking down like how he was trying to teach her, all the things that she was saying and her mindset about reparations and everything else. It was basically completely wrong, and she wasn't trying to hear it. She wasn't trying to learn anything from the brother. He brought a lot of evidence on this, but for me, once again, um, if just kind of how they get down and how they do things in their history, is always going to be predatory. If you sign with them, right? That's why I told you I would never sign with them. I'm gonna do my own thing. All right. So the brother said that Miss Ann, she was talking about her Africans, right? Well, she literally was owning her Africans. So the brother said in his video that Miss Ann had wanted him to do like this news show on her channel. Now I wonder why she wanted to do a news show all of a sudden. She wanted his brother to do a news show. She wanted him, I think, 4 days a week, what the brother said in his video. And from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. So he said, okay, well, how much I'm gonna get paid, guaranteed. What's the deal? So Miss Ann said, well, nah, I'm not gonna give you no guarantee. I'm gonna give you a percentage. You say, okay. Well, so what's my percentage of the video? Okay, because that's kind of normal too to give somebody a percentage. But so Miss Ann says 70-30. So the brother said, oh, okay, so I'm gonna get 70%, you'll get 30. No. Miss Ann say, no. Miss Ann told him, no, I'm getting 70%, and you only getting 30% of the video revenue. Then Miss Ann told the brother that you actually getting a great deal. Because they got people paying less than that. Miss Ann goes to tell the brother that she's only paying 15% all the way down to 10% to her Africans. And I'm like, what? Let me, since y'all mentioned, y'all said Pearl Roll Records. Let me tell y'all something. I'm about to be Suge Knight right now. I'm about to be Suge Knight. Remember when Suge Knight was talking about Puffy and Death Row back in the day? Remember he said, if you don't want no producer dancing all in the video, and if you want to come over here to Death Row Records, right? I'm gonna divulge some information that anybody can verify. So I have a contributor program that anybody can be a part of. Now, the contract that I do present is basically to say, hey, I owe you 50% of the video to pay you the following month when you do videos on our platform. So we do a 50-50 split on any video. These people that's in our contributor program, they're not bound to us like that. Also the contract basically, so if somebody was to get disgruntled, they can't say, oh, well, I'm gonna file a copyright. No, because I got paperwork basically saying it's our content, you're in it, we paid you 50-50 split. That's kind of how we do it. Now, we have people that do get guarantees. Okay, they get a guarantee every month. Every month they get a guarantee. The people that get guarantees is something else that we do over here. So the people that do get a guarantee, and how they come through the contributor program first. Then if they like it enough, and we see they doing very well, then we move them to the point where they get a guarantee. Now, the people that do get a guarantee, we do give a bonus. Now, what is that bonus? If they make 100,000 views on a video, we give them 35% of that revenue on top of the guaranteed salary. So if they get 10 videos in a row, if every video they upload is 100,000 views, they will get a 35% bonus on top of the salary that I already pay them. Okay. I recently paid one person 5 videos at 35% on top of the already salary they get. I'm not going to say who, but it's one particular person, right? I do that because I always want to incentivize people that work with us that, hey, I want to incentivize you for doing good things. Now, some people will say, you don't have to do that because you're giving them a guarantee. No, excuse me. I'm going to do that because I know how it is that when you work toward a bonus, you're willing to do more. So let's give you this. Listen, because at first it used to be 30%. In 2023, I upped it to 35% with my guaranteed salary people, right? So Miss Ann not doing any of that. This is what we doing over here. Now, the sky's the limit. You understand? The sky's the limit in my company because I like paying people. I have no problem with that. I don't, because the more you make, the more it benefits everybody. So hey, come on, you can knock it. Now, of course, I don't let anybody just come over here. I don't. I'm talking about we talking about company wide because they have to be conducive for our platform. I've had some people that, I always tell people the audience is going to hire you, and the audience, well, I'm gonna say this much: we could bring you in, but the audience is going to keep you, or they're going to let you go because I can like you all day, but if the audience don't like you, what could I do, right? So when she said that they are my Africans, literally that is a slave contract, paying a brother or a sister 10%. 15%? Come on now. So I would tell you this is my message to any of those people. Any of you brothers and sisters that work with Miss Ann, if you are an editor, graphic designer, or you a talent, whatever, come holler at old Uncle Phil. Let me see what you got going on. Maybe we could work something out. But I promise you this, you're not gonna get no 10%. No, we're gonna go like my editors is a negotiated salary. My graphic designers is a negotiated salary. We always negotiate. It's not no percentage or anything. Period. So anybody on her team that want to come over here and get treated like the proper human being that you are, being my brother or my sister, come holler at old Uncle Phil over here. We'll take care of you. That's just what we're gonna do. See, nobody else is talking like that right now. Everybody can make 1,000 videos about that, about Miss Ann, but tell them people, because see, it's one thing to talk about how bad they're being treated, but it's another thing to tell them, come on over here. You got the skills. Come on, we'll try to find a place for you. You understand what I'm saying? And trust me, people that work with me, they're not my anything. They just work with me. Listen, that y'all my people. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to see my people, Africans, brothers and sisters in the UK or whatever, letting a freaking colonizer go over there and treat y'all bad. That's been a problem all the way around for us as a people. And I said that I want to be successful as possible so I can try to employ all the people that I can in my community. Because for me, it's not about just getting over on people. You don't get nothing in the end for getting over on people. You get nothing. It's better to not only pay people right, but also teach people how to make money and build a legacy in the process. You understand? Thank you, Black Wonder BW. But see, this is the thing. The reason why Miss Ann likes her Africans because she can pull that with her Africans. See, she can't pull that with Black Americans because Black Americans gonna pump your brakes in 2 seconds. Because we know Miss Ann. See, that's what they do, y'all. They like to go to Africa. They like to go to the UK and certain places where Africans are at and pull that stunt because Africans don't know them. Like you got to think about it. Since I travel and been in these countries, some of these people aren't exposed to Miss Ann like that, except as they being a tourist. So when they come over, they spending money, they hiring them for guys, they doing whatever. They going to the cultural dances, like they thinking they just nice people. But we have been in the thick of the thick with Miss Ann and her people. And Miss Ann just recently admitted that she was calling the police on people. That's why now I get why she said that she's pro Karen because she is a freaking Karen. And obviously she's a Karen because how you hit the wall at 26? I keep saying that. How do you hit the wall that soon? Doggone it, your jeans are bad. But anyway, so to all the brothers and sisters that's out there in the UK, do not work for no 10%. I'm telling you, as your brother, you know, I have a channel that has 1.4 million subscribers on my news channel. And I'm telling you, it is wrong for her to be paying y'all 10% revenue on a video. She's getting some money. She's getting it. See, other people can't tell you that experience, but I can tell you. I got the same amount of subscribers as her. Well, I actually combined with all my channels. I got probably about 2 million with all my channels put together that I operate. But I'm telling you, she wrong. She's supposed to be paying every last one of you brothers and sisters and paying you right. Don't be up there working for that woman for pennies. See, that's why she didn't pull that mess in America. That's why she wants to bring y'all over here so she could pay y'all that 10 to 15% and make y'all do all the work. One thing that these people have always done, they have never worked hard in their life. That's why I think it's so asinine and dumb for any black person to say, she did the work. She did the work. No, she didn't. She didn't do anything. Her Africans are doing the work. Her daddy paid for everything so she could worm her way around something because she failed in her own society. See, why didn't she go get in her society and make money with her people? Why did she have to come sniffing around the black community to do it? See, I don't have to go to no other community to talk about anything. If you like me, if you can't stand me, fine. But I stay in my lane and talk about my community. I don't have to go talk about go get in Hispanics business, white people business, Asian people business. I ain't got to go sniffing around in Arab YouTube and anybody else YouTube or whatever place. I stay in my community. So she's a failure in her own community. And the only reason she got on is because some of y'all got low self-esteem, especially some of you black men. Got low self-esteem. But yeah, I just had to respond to that, man. I couldn't believe that brother say that woman told him 30%. 30 freaking percent. 30%. God, let's see here. Let's see here. If I run through all the people that I could talk about that came through us over the years, and a lot of the success people are having now, even certain people that's even interviewed with us and now what they're doing now, or just putting like certain people get on, like I said, it's a lot of things that we doing behind the scenes, right? Yeah, 30% equal high end. That's not a high end. That is not a high end. No, you're supposed to just do a 50-50 split. That's all. A 50-50 split. And if you want people to do more than that, then you need to put them on a guarantee. And you need to negotiate the guarantee. You know how I do my guarantees? I tell the people, give me a number you think is fair. And I let them give me the number. And if I can afford the number, I go with it. If not, I'll say, well, I maybe can't get that number today, but this is what I can get. And I still let them make the decision. But I never come up front and tell people, when it comes to guarantees, you tell me. You tell me what you think is fair. It's just that simple. So anyway, I just wanted to I just couldn't believe that. Like, just telling my brothers and sisters, don't let these people thinking, oh, they gave me a job. Oh my God, they gave me a job. You making her all that money, and you not even seeing a dime of it. She ain't giving y'all no bonuses. She's not doing nothing for y'all. She letting y'all hold the gold plaque. The her Africans is the reason why she got that gold plaque. That's who it is. It's not her. She's not producing the content. She's not doing the thumbnails. She's not doing crap. She's not. She just took her daddy's money and spent money on the studio. And y'all, the studio that she has, there are companies that can put that together for you. It's just that simple. I'm going to put a few studios together actually in 2024. One for the Phillip Scott Show for sure. My news channels for sure. Um, Maybe two different studios actually for my news channels in multiple countries. Okay, there are companies that do that, and it depends on how much money you want to spend to put that together. That's all. It's not that big of a deal. And I would tell you this: you don't need a grand studio to do anything. It's not a People don't care about your studio. I mean, well, it does play into a role, but it's more so about the content because there are people that don't have no studios and make millions of dollars. You say if they want to stay, would you advise them to renegotiate their contract? No, I would not negotiate a contract because that's bad business. It's bad business, and it's way too. And let's call it what it is. Most of the people there got talent, so they can go on and do their own thing. So I wouldn't go. I would not. That's like you got a bad. That's like going work for a company. You got lowballed in pay. They think about you a certain way. So why do you want to stay at that company? You should need to just move on to another company that's going to pay you more. That's all. That's all you got to do. Just move on to another company. My thing. How I feel is we as black people don't need to be working for nobody but ourselves. We are talented on our own as black men and black women. We don't need to be working for these people. We have worked for these people for free and be lowballed and paid for way too long. Even to this day, black professionals are lowballed and paid compared to white professionals because we allow that to happen. If we would just have the courage to walk away from them and create our own businesses as a people, we wouldn't be dealing with them. Because trust me, what Miss Ann is doing is she's just following the playbook of her people. They've been doing that. That's not nothing new. They do it to black folk. They don't want to go out there and pick no strawberry, no grape, no something, no nothing else. So they depend on the Hispanic to come across the border to pick all their stuff for them, and they don't pay them right either. And then if they want their money to be paid right, they threaten them. We're gonna send you back to your country where you come from and not pay you. It's the same playbook. That's why they want immigrants to even come to the United States. Is because they want to lowball them and pay them 30%. That's where that comes from. It is not nothing new with Miss Ann and her ilk. She's just following what her people has always followed. I just want my people to wake up and say, don't let nobody do you that. When you're a graphic designer and you hella talented, and you're an editor, you hella talented, and there's so much stuff that you can be doing out here working for different people or whatever. Like I said, if you a fly editor, fly graphic designer, I definitely need more of those. You can email me at jobs@africandiasporanews.org. Email me. But email me with your work. Don't just tell me, well, I would like to come. No, show me your work. Show me your work. If you fly, definitely we can find some places for you. Now, I'm not saying we can't bring on, well, I can't hire 100 people. I ain't that big yet. But hell, we definitely bring some more in because we need the help. For sure, some more editors. We definitely need that because the more editors I got, the more graphic designers I got, the more content I can create. Well, like I said, but once again, Black Harding 27, thank you for the love offering. That's who they are. Like I said, I'm not mad at them. If you follow my news channel, you already know I break down Miss Ann and her community to a science. I just don't do it on this channel. But if you go to my news channel, I break that down. Listen, I've wrote 2 books on Miss Ann and her community. Okay, go to my news channel. You can find out the video, the books I've written. I understand, Miss Ann. It's my job to understand. I just don't focus on that on this channel. But it's because everybody's talking about it in this particular space is why I'm talking about it here. I would never talk about Miss Ann on my main channel. Never do that. There you go. 7 Steps to Decolonize the Mind is one book I wrote about passive aggressive racism and the system of white supremacy. I wrote that book. Read, look, I broke. Miss Ann is doing nothing that I haven't seen coming. So yeah, that's it. So anyway, once again, brothers and sisters over there at Miss Ann's place, if you need a place, if you need a place, then holler at us. That's all. Holler at us. You talented, holler at us. Now, if you raccooning, I don't want no raccoon around me. I don't like raccoons. You can stay over there with Miss Ann, raccooning. I don't do the raccoon. If you around me, you gotta be around. You gotta be about the community. That's it. I'm not saying you can. Yeah, say she can't stand reparations. Of course, she can't stand reparations. Her community don't want to see black. Listen, if we get reparations, then people like her can't get away with giving people 10%, 15%. 30%. Oh, you getting a good deal. You getting 30%. See, if we had reparations, we'll tell her, man, F you, your mama, your grandmama, and everybody else that look like you. 30%. Whore, I got 5 million right now. I mean, that's what they don't want. They don't want us to have no money like that because they can't get away with pulling no 10%. And then when we get money, we travel, do things like that. Then we put game on our Caribbean brothers and sisters or our African brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? And then they get the game, and then they get their weight up, they get their money up. Then now they can't pull that with them. See, they the only. That's why I'm saying. That's why they want to keep Africans and Black Americans and Caribbeans separated. Because if you notice, what the brother said, he was 100% right. She said saying Africans they work harder than Black Americans. That's a way. That's a trope to try to keep them getting paid. Yeah, they work hard and only getting paid 10%. Yeah, we lazy because we won't take that. That's why we lazy. No, you lazy. Your people lazy. You never worked a day in your freaking life. That's why I don't respect you. I don't respect you when you talk about they built nothing. I'm in freaking DC right now. You know who built the White House? My people. You know who built the Capitol? My people. You know who designed Washington DC? My people. Benjamin Banneker to be exact. Her and her people ain't done crap. While black women was cooking, cleaning, taking care of their babies. Listen, Miss Ann, women were so lazy that they made black women breastfeed their own babies. They were so lazy they couldn't even breastfeed their own babies. I mean, you can look it up. I'm not lying. I'm not lying about anything that I'm saying. Black women did everything for them. Everything. Everything. So what hard work Miss Ann has ever done in her life? She ain't done crap. She got an unearned privilege that she didn't like. Like I said, I just don't have no respect for them like that because they didn't work hard. Like I respect anybody that work hard. I do. I see a lot of different groups work hard and come up out, get it out the mud. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it. But I don't respect a group of people that have everything handed to them. They can be mediocre and get everything like a person that worked hard. They can just get a high school diploma and get the same thing like a black person that got a doctorate degree getting. I don't respect that. I have no respect for that. Then what I've been seeing, she been trying to clap back on people. Like, chick, if you was smart, you would shut the hell up if you was smart right now. But she's not smart. Unless you know she got everything through privilege. If you was smart, yeah, I'm not going to say that because I don't want her to take my words and apply them because that's what they do. They take our words, they take our ideas, they take everything, apply it because they can't think for themselves. They need us to think for them. Anyway, yeah, I don't want to keep y'all too long. But shout out to the brother, man, for putting that out there. And no, I'm not about to be running no clips talking about no Miss Ann. I'm not doing that. I don't even want that Miss Ann on my channel like that. You know, I can just say what I want to say. I put the brother's handle. You can go look at his video and watch it yourself. You know, and you can make your own conclusion. Go subscribe to the brother. You know, yeah, get that brother some more subscribers. Help him get over 100,000. You know, go over there and support him. Um, you know, nobody cares about. It raises attention to her channel. Nobody cares about that. Listen, it's good attention, it's bad attention too. She ain't liking the attention she getting right now because black people are Voltroning up on her right now. That's not the kind of attention you want. You don't want. Listen, one thing about black people, we run the yard when it comes to society. And if we Voltron up on you and we get it, we come at you, it don't end well for you. Yeah, you can get attention, but at what cost? You're gonna lose everything you got because black people is Voltroning up on you. And that's why she's running around and going to find all the raccoons she could find to agree with her. But that's not going to work because those raccoons gonna get it too. That's the way it's working. And I'm sorry, I would not sacrifice my platform if I was y'all for her. Because one thing she gonna do when you get in bad with black people, she's not gonna be there to do nothing for you. She was like, "Well, I didn't really tell you to do it. I mean, you chose to do it." One thing I always said, I'm never gonna turn against my own people for nobody. Because if nobody got my back, my community gonna have my back. Period. You may not agree with what I say. You may not even like me. I may not even like you. But I have a code to say this much. Even though I may not like some of you, I'm still not gonna say certain things about you. Or sure not gonna go sit down with Miss Ann and talk bad about you. That's not gonna happen. You don't talk about family business with Miss Ann or anybody in her community. I don't care what a black man do wrong. I don't care what a black woman do wrong. I don't care if I got a mortal enemy in the community. I still not gonna go sit down with Miss Ann and talk crap about them because that's just breaking code for me. And we just not gonna be breaking code like that. Learn to have some freaking integrity as a group of people, and you'll never have a Miss Ann problem. Once again, I'm gonna say like I said on the last live stream. I don't care how bad black women could be. You don't go sit down with Miss Ann and trash them. We discussed that within our own circles. I don't care how bad black men are. You don't go sit down with Brad and discuss us either. It's just that simple. Because at the end of the day, when something get real bad, if you go back like say that's something like the George Floyd thing, when something bad happened, we know how to put all that stuff aside, and then we get together, whether they good, bad, hood rat, modern, Pookie and Ray Ray. We'll put all that stuff aside when it gets pretty bad, right? Miss Ann not gonna put nothing to the side. All she gonna do is infiltrate. All she gonna do is be working with the FBI, trying to infiltrate, trying to tell y'all, hey, I got some guns y'all can get, and try to get you caught up on some charges. Hey, I got some drugs. You want some drugs? Hey, we talking about George Floyd, what you mean talking about some guns and drugs? Oh, you work for the feds. Man, get on. That's what I said. Y'all don't even know. She may be a plant. Look all of the dissensions she's caused. She may be a plant for them folks. Because they don't want you talking too much. They always want to keep dissension going with black people. But at the same time, I'm glad it happened because she has exposed a lot of raccoons. I didn't realize some brothers were that raccoonish. I didn't realize that, man. Like, wow, y'all that big of a raccoon? Seriously? And that's my thing. Y'all was talking about Kevin Samuels, 8, 9, and 10, and weight and all that other stuff. And y'all mean to tell me Miss Ann, who's a two at best, come in here and got y'all raccooning against your own community. So a two that has hit the wall at 26, got y'all grown black men raccooning. Man, what is wrong with y'all? At least let her, I guess if you're gonna do it, at least let her be a 10. But y'all a two? Man, Kevin Samuels turning his grave right now, watching a lot of y'all. He is turning in his grave. He never told y'all to act that way behind a two. You say I'm being generous? I say at best, she's a two. I said at best. I'm that's the best way she can get. I'm talking about if she put on makeup and anything, she is a two. She is a two. So you got, and how does that look, brothers to sisters? Y'all are acting this way behind a girl who done hit the wall at 26, and that's a two at best. And y'all raccooning out. It's not a good look, fellas. It's not a good look. It's not. I'm saying it's not. Some of y'all was telling this 26-year-old to hit the wall and a two at best, and she ain't have to apologize. Y'all was raccooning so much that she like, wow, man, I'm shocked how much they raccooning for me. Shoot, it was even overwhelming to her how much y'all were raccooning. That's crazy. That's crazy. But raccoon it up. All right, so let me go ahead and go, y'all. I gotta go and go back and edit some more of this footage I have from South Africa. But yeah, I just wanted to stop in with y'all and everything. So um, yeah. Y'all brothers and fell off. Raccooning for a two at best. Mm, mm, mm. Let me go, y'all.